More stats.
More stats.
Let's go.
We're doing it. All right. Royle Group, Century 21, Lanthorne and Associates, Mandy Jifkins, Ben Goheen. Stats, November 2021. You ready?
Yep.
We're going to shoot through Belleville.
Belleville, okay.
All right. So how many active listings were there in Belleville?
God, it felt like 10, but I'm going to go with 25.
43.
That's more than I thought.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. So good, because we definitely need more
listings.
listings. And we can talk about too why there is more. But anyway, so good job, Ben. Number of sales that happened in November 2021.
I still think it's drying up, so I'm going to go with 62.
60.
Woo.
Yeah, not bad.
There you go.
Not bad at all.
It is drying up.
Yes.
It's crazy. We had a bounce back in active listings, but it's still drying up.
Mm-hmm. We still need more listings. Such a supply and demand issue. Months of inventory.
0.8.
0.7. So this has been consistent for last year in 2020 and last month. So it was 0.6 last month and 0.7.
Technically, the closest we've been to 1.0, which is
in
still
Belleville
a heavy,
for
deep sellers market. Yeah. So
you are correct. All right. Ooh, average sale price. Now, we have talked about this in some meetings, so I want to know if you will remember what it is.
I would have said it decreased, and I know it did.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact figure. 540,000.
I bet he cheated. It was 548.
548.
Yeah, 548. So in
it's
October,
gone down 20,000 or something, but
yeah. So in October it was 586, and so it's 548. And do you know why it does that?
Yeah, it's just this cyclical pattern before Christmas and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, the amount of what's on the market and the price of those houses on the market.
Yeah, it's a cyclical annual pattern that before Christmas you do see that decrease where somebody's going to put money aside for gifts or whatever, and then after Christmas, January, February, it'll go back up again. Also, too, though, is that I did notice that in October we had a couple of $1.5 million plus properties sold. There was 3 of them that went. So that would highly influence the pending price of November's sales.
Absolutely.
Or October sales,
yeah.
sorry.
That's what happened in Sterling.
Yes.
Because Sterling went
the same
to
thing in the Queen West area as well.
825, which was a little crazy, but it was because there was 1 million properties. So yeah. Okay, so average days on market. That's interesting.
I've seen a couple of conditional sales actually, so I'm going to go with 12.
It's a 9, actually. So in October it was 15. Last year in November it was 35, and it's 9. So we're still in a supply and demand issue, and that's the stuff.
I've definitely noticed the last 2 months though an uptick in conditional sales.
Absolutely.
Which is great. I would love to be able to buy and sell in a normal market where we can get conditions on for our clients and make sure that everybody has a nice, happy transaction for sure.
I 100% agree with you.